So, Mike Reed, cornerbacks coach, what's the deal with him? Is he interviewing with Georgia, or what do we know about this?
Yeah, there was some talk, late last week that Georgia was, they need a defensive backs coach. Their coach is going to Miami. There was some reports last week coming out that Mike Reed was interviewing with Georgia or had interviewed with Georgia, and I reached out to some people, and everybody I talked to said that just did not happen. That it never even got that far. That all that really happened was there was a phone that there was. I don't even know if it was a phone call, but Georgia reached out to see if he might have interest. They've done that in the past. It's not the first time they've gauged his interest in the job there, and he said no, and that was the end of it. I've been told Alabama made a run. I shouldn't say make a run, but gauged his interest in coming there. So did Brent Venables after he got to Oklahoma. All wanted him to come be the corners coach or defensive backs coach there, and he's got no interest in leaving to make a lateral move. If Mike Reed ever leaves Clemson, it's going to be for a step up to be a defensive coordinator somewhere. And we saw he got a pay bump last month when Dabo Sweeney got his coaching staff settled. And then he got another one last week. He got another $50,000 a year bump last week, and was given the title of assistant head coach. I'm sure that ties into all the interest in him. But from everything I can gather, he's not going anywhere. He did not interview with Georgia, not formally interview, and he's not going anywhere. Not for a lateral move, anyways.
How long has Mike Reed been on the staff?
I think he came after the 2011 season.
Okay.
Came over from North Carolina State. I want to say Clemson's had 9 defensive backs drafted since he's been with the program. He's a very, very well respected coach. One of the best recruiters on the staff. Probably might be one of the top 1 or 2 recruiters on the staff now that Venables is gone. But there's no doubt losing him would have hurt. Losing him would hurt, especially if you lose him in the same year that you lose Venables and Bates and Tony Elliott. So that is something Clemson, I'm sure, is glad they're avoiding at this point.
Yeah, as soon as you mentioned that Georgia and Alabama are contacting him, that's all you need to say for an assistant coach. There you go. So by all accounts, Mike Reed staying at Clemson as far as we know from Jason Priester. Good stuff right here.